Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Chodesh Tov, Guten Chodesh. We are learning Mishnah Gittin Parak Ches, Chapter 8, Mishnah Ches, Mishnah 8. We're in the middle of it. We're going to start from the beginning, just read through from the beginning. Today's Mishnah has been sponsored by the Garland children, L'Zeich HaNishmas, in memory of their uncle, Gavriel ben Moshe Nochem, and Neshama Shavan Aliyah.
Amen.
Okay, let's just read quickly from the beginning of the Mishnah. Kasab Sefer Get Le'ish V'Shever Le'isha. The scribe wrote a get for the husband, a receipt for the wife. The husband was supposed to give the get to the wife. The wife is supposed to give the receipt to the husband for paying the ksuba. V'Tavanas and Get Le'isha V'Shever Le'ish. And the sofer made a mistake, and he gave the get to the woman, the receipt to the man. They gave to each other the documents which they thought were the correct ones. So later on, it's found out. I get ish. The man has the get, the isha, and the receipt is in the hands of the woman. And this woman got married based on what happened. She has to leave both husbands, and all the penalties mentioned before are going to apply to her. Rebbe Lezer says, if they discover this immediately, meaning before she remarries, it's not a get. But if it comes out afterwards, meaning after she's remarried, hooray is a get. We consider it a kosher get. The other one has no right to take away the merit of the second, which means we do not assume that even though they are holding the wrong shtaris, or the wrong documents, we do not say that was a mistake that happened immediately, but rather they switched in order to be able to remarry each other. All right, that was the beginning of the Mishnah we read yesterday. Now, this is the new part. A person wrote a get to divorce his wife, and then he changed his mind. He wrote it to give her a get, changed his mind, he's not giving it to her. Beis Shammai say, by doing so, you have now invalidated her from a kahuna. Meaning, you decide you wrote a get for her. You decided not to give it to her. And then he died. So what status does she have? According to Beis Shammai says the mere fact that he wrote a get for his wife is going to invalidate him from the kahuna. According to Beis Shammai, the term that's used is reach haget. Even the scent of a get, the scent of a divorce, is going to invalidate a woman for marriage. And this, again, is a rabbinic decree. According to Beis Shammai, the rabbis permitted Kohanim to marry women who had even the scent, so to speak, the hint of a divorce, to ensure that the line of Kohanim remains pure. In order to create a much greater distance between a divorcee and a Kohen, therefore they said, even if she never got divorced, but she has the hint of a divorce, that means even as far as the husband wrote a get for her, even though he didn't give it, that invalidates her, according to rabbinic law, from marrying a Kohen. Beis Hillel say, Av Mishnah al Tanai. Even though he gave her a get on the condition, meaning according to Beis Hillel say, if a man gave his wife a get, but he made a condition about it, right? It's only a good get. That get's only effective if a certain condition is fulfilled. And the Tanai was not fulfilled, which means, again, the get never took place, never took effect. Loi pasala min kahuna. According to Beis Hillel, even then, she's not invalidated from the kahuna. According to Beis Hillel, this idea of a reach haget, the scent of a get, is not applicable. It's not only not applicable in the case of Beis Shammai, where you wrote a get and never gave it to her, but even if you physically gave her a get, it's just that because the condition that was put on it wasn't fulfilled. That's why the get didn't work, but she received the get in her hand, right? The document of divorce she received in her hand. Even then, the idea of a reach haget, of the scent of a get, of any kind of connection to a get, Beis Hillel say it doesn't matter. If at the end of the day she never got divorced, she is not invalidated from the kahuna. So in any of these cases where he didn't divorce her and then he dies, the halacha would be, according to Beis Hillel, she'd be able to marry a Kohen. Have a wonderful day and a good Chodesh, and we'll be off for a few days, and we will resume the Mishnah class on Monday morning at Mitzvah Shem.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Possibly Monday morning.
A good Chodesh.
A good Chodesh. Chodesh Tov.